my time. It's my time. Last chance to get these days roll like lines. Don't let it stay alive, it'll stop my grind.
Hello, this is Elizabeth Griffin, the Black Romance Writer, and welcome back to my channel. If you haven't subscribed, if you're not following me on Spotify, on YouTube, on TikTok, on Instagram, on Facebook, then what are you waiting for? I'm here and I'm ready to have conversations with you and to share all my feelings and opinions. Well, wait a minute, up to a limit. There are certain things that I have to self-censor myself about. And when I say that, I mean that depending on the platform that I'm on, and mine is a space of romance writing and talking all about romance and love and literary fiction, I cannot branch off and go heavily in one direction or another direction. Let me explain. Lately, I have been watching a lot of news coverage and commentary on the elections, and I have wanted to weigh in very heavily on some of the topics, talking about equality in America, talking about the black female vote, the black male vote, the Latino vote, those people who are standing in solidarity with the Republican Party or the Democrat Party. You see where I'm going? I have so many comments, so many ideas, so many thoughts. However, if I start commenting on some of these platforms and start expressing my own opinion, my own belief, I feel like it will affect my plan and my decision to be on social media and to talk about writing and literary fiction and how writing is important and how writing and storytelling can change people's lives, can influence people, can encourage them, can motivate them, can lift them up when they're in a dark space, can educate them. So I am in a dilemma. I have to remind myself to stay in my space, to stay in my lane, and not to be triggered by some of the things that I see and hear. Now, I can venture out and create another channel and have another platform out there. However, I think that my heart, well, I know my heart is with writing. My heart is with talking about fiction and writing and changing my community and changing my world through fiction, through art, through telling different stories, through telling stories that are not typically told because they aren't told by an African American woman. They're not told by me. So I just wanted to make this video to encourage those content creators like myself who feel motivated and who feel inspired to really jump into the conversation, the political conversation, or some other type of conversation that is very volatile and very opinionated. Yes, we can have those thoughts and feelings and desires, but are they going to further our platform? Are they going to further what we are truly trying to say? I have been on social media actively for 5 years. And actively, I have talked about romance writing. Actively, I've talked about the importance of educating our community, of educating our children, of creating literature and fiction that young people will want to read. And while writing this fiction and creating this fiction, also sharing views and opinions and theories and things like that. And I can't afford to become political in this sense. Yes, I have political romance. Yes, I have medical romance. Yes, I have young adult romance. I have all these different genres in which I can tackle some subjects about healthcare and how that affects certain communities. I can talk about politics in my writing and how there are varying opinions and views about this country, America, and where it should go and who should lead it. However, my main interest, the most important thing for me, is to share the joy and the therapeutic value of writing, of showing humanity in fiction and telling stories that otherwise would not be told, and sharing my unique perspective of the world, because I am an African American. I am a descendant from Africa, from slavery. My views, my takes on society, on humanity, can be quite different than other people. And I need to show that, share those stories through fiction. And like I said, if I have a commentary, if I want to make a political statement, I should do it through fiction, through my characters, and let them tell the complete story. Let them tell why they feel the way they feel, and let them tell how they view America. And let those voices be authentic. And those characters that I'm talking about, writing about, they can be inspired by true life. They can be inspired by people who have lived. I'll give you an example. My aunt, who I love tremendously, never had children. And I found out through talking to her that when she was young, in her 20s, she had a hysterectomy. And in discussing things with her, we believe, and I believe because she's told me this, that that hysterectomy was not necessary, that that hysterectomy was a form of sterilization. Now, if my aunt were alive, she would be about 100 years old. So just do the math and see what time period she lived in. And then maybe you can understand what I'm saying. And that is not conspiracy. This has happened. Sterilization has been a way of affecting the population and of destroying people's lives in the past. And so I say, instead of jumping into politics and saying I am pro-Trump, or I am anti-Trump, or I am pro-Kamala, or I am anti-Kamala, or I'm pro-Democrats, or pro-Republican, whatever the political stance that I may have, it should not affect my channel. It should not affect what I want to say on this platform. So again, I'm saying for you content creators who have a purpose, who have a vision that is not staunchly rooted in politics, refrain from hitting that like button. Refrain from putting your name and your face and your ideologies out there for public scrutiny, because I truly believe in doing so, you will attract trolls, you will attract people who don't agree with your views and who will get into your comment sections and never leave. And is it worth it? Is that going to further what you want to do on the platform? If you're on YouTube, is that going to further your message to your viewers? If you're on TikTok, is that going to further it? And as I said, the reason I'm saying this is because I'm seeing interviews on TikTok which make me want to make commentaries about recent videos that I have watched about Malcolm X or Martin Luther King. You understand what I'm saying? Yes, I have a political view. I have multiple views. I agree on some things and I don't agree on others. However, I don't want to pollute my channel. And maybe pollute is a strong word. It's the wrong word. I don't want to send out mixed messages. I don't want people to say, wait a minute, this is a romance channel, but she's talking about politics. And she's talking heavily about them. I don't want to do that. However, I will make TikTok videos. I will make shorts trying to educate people, trying to give information about such things as Project 2025. So I hope this video isn't all over the place. I hope people understand what I'm trying to say. And I value the people that come to my channel and listen to my conversations and discussions on romance writing, which is truly, truly important to me. So, as always, thank you for joining me on this platform. I'm wishing you love, peace, joy, and happiness, as always. And until next time, bye-bye, and happy writing.